Let me paint you a picture. Imagine a guy. He's standing at the bar trying to catch the eye of a woman across the room. He's rehearsing lines in his head, nervously checking his reflection, wondering if his outfit is good enough. Sound familiar? Now, here's the twist. While he's stressing out, another guy, relaxed, confident, and seemingly doing nothing, ends up walking away with her attention. What's the difference? Is it his looks, his money? No, it's something deeper. You see, most guys think attraction is about doing, showing off, proving something, chasing. But here's the truth. It's not about what you do, it's about what you are. Today I'm going to break down how to stop chasing and start being chased. By the end, you'll know how to radiate the kind of energy that women naturally gravitate toward. Trust me, it's not about tricks, it's about flipping your mindset. Let's dive in. Point 1. Breaking limiting beliefs. Let's start by looking inward. What's holding you back? Is it the belief that you're not good enough, too short, not rich enough? These thoughts are poison, and here's why. They make you focus on what you lack, not what you have. When you carry that energy, it shows. It's like walking around with a sign that says, "I am not enough." Here's a story for you. A friend of mine, let's call him Jake, was always worried about his height. He'd hunch over, avoid eye contact, and never approach women. One day, he decided to work on his confidence instead of his insecurities. He started owning his personality, cracking jokes, and focusing on making others feel good. And guess what? Suddenly, height didn't matter. He became magnetic. The takeaway? Confidence is about amplifying your strengths, not obsessing over your flaws. When you own who you are, you become someone people want to be around. Women find that irresistible because it's rare. Most people are trapped in their own doubts, but not you, not anymore. Point 2. The difference between pursuing and being pursued. Now that you've let go of limiting beliefs, let's flip the script on chasing. Here's the thing about pursuit. It's an energy drain. Chasing someone means you're always one step behind, hoping they'll stop and notice you. But what happens when you stop chasing? You create space for them to come to you. Think about it like a magnet. If you're constantly pulling, it's exhausting for both sides. But when you stand firm and confident, your energy becomes magnetic, drawing people in effortlessly. When you're not trying so hard, you're saying, "I'm enough as I am." That's incredibly attractive. But here's the catch. To be pursued, you need to create value in yourself. This doesn't mean faking it or playing games. It's about living a life you're genuinely excited about, having hobbies, passions, and ambitions that make you you. Women are drawn to men who have their own orbit. When you become the guy who's too busy living an amazing life to chase, they'll want to be part of your story. Point 3. Why overcommunication backfires. Alright, picture this. You meet someone amazing and you're buzzing with excitement. The first thing you want to do is let them know how much you're into them. Text after text, compliment after compliment, plan after plan. On the surface, it seems like a great idea, right? You're showing interest, being attentive, and making an effort. But here's the kicker. It's actually working against you. Think of attraction like a delicate, flickering flame. You're not going to build a blazing fire by dumping an entire pile of logs on it all at once. What happens instead? The fire suffocates and dies. Attraction works the same way. When you over-communicate, whether it's constant texting, overwhelming compliments, or over-the-top gestures, you smother the spark before it has a chance to grow. Here's the reality. Over-communication doesn't just make you seem needy. It robs the interaction of its excitement. There's no suspense, no room for curiosity, no chance for her to wonder, what's he thinking? And trust me, curiosity is your best friend in attraction. Instead, focus on pacing yourself. It's not about playing hard to get, it's about valuing your time and hers. When you're intentional with your communication, it feels meaningful and balanced. Send a thoughtful text, not 10. Plan a great date, not 3 in a row. Create space for her to anticipate your next move and let that space build intrigue. Point 4. Shifting from nice to challenging. Let's be honest, being nice is overrated. I'm not talking about basic kindness or respect, which are essential. I'm talking about the kind of nice that bends over backwards, agrees with everything, and plays it way too safe. The problem with nice is that it's not a strategy, it's a safety net. And safety nets don't spark attraction, they lull people to sleep. If you want to stand out, you need to stop being forgettable. Let me tell you a secret. Women don't remember the guy who says, "Oh, you like pizza? Me too." They remember the guy who teases pizza, overrated, tell me why it's better than tacos. The point isn't to argue, it's to engage. When you're playful and a little unpredictable, you create a spark. It shows confidence, individuality, and that you're not afraid to stand your ground. Imagine this, you're on a date and she tells you she loves traveling. Instead of the usual, wow, that's so cool, you smile and ask, alright, what's the most disappointing place you've been to? That's unexpected, it's intriguing. Suddenly she's laughing, thinking, and sharing something deeper with you. Here's the trick, it's all about balance. Don't be rude or dismissive, that's just off-putting. Instead, think of it as playful banter. You're challenging her not to put her down, but to engage her in a way that's fun and stimulating. It's about creating a dynamic where she's not just coasting through the interaction, she's actively leaning in, wondering, what's he gonna say next? Point 5, understanding her reality. Finally, let's talk about empathy, understanding her world. When a woman is attractive, the world treats her differently. Compliments, pickup lines, endless DMs. It's not flattering anymore, it's overwhelming. Think about it. How would you feel if every interaction seemed to have an agenda? If every smile came with strings attached? Now here's the truth. Standing out isn't about being louder or flashier, it's about being real. What she craves isn't just attention, it's authentic connection. So how do you show her you're different from the crowd? By seeing beyond the surface. Instead of throwing out generic compliments like, you're gorgeous, take the time to notice things about her personality, her passions, or her perspective. Ask questions that make her pause and smile, like, what's something you're proud of that most people don't notice? Or, if you could relive one moment, what would it be? These aren't just icebreakers, they're windows into her world. Here's the magic of this approach. When you're genuinely curious, she feels valued for who she is, not just what she looks like. And that's rare. It sends a powerful message. I see you, the real you. And trust me, that's unforgettable. But this isn't just about impressing her. It's about creating a bond that's real and meaningful. When you approach interactions with empathy and genuine curiosity, you're building a foundation for connections that go deeper than looks or flirtation. These are the connections that last. So, the next time you're in her company, remember, it's not about standing out to impress her, it's about showing up as someone who truly understands her world. Alright, let's bring it all together. If you want women to chase you, start by breaking your limiting beliefs. Focus on building a life that's magnetic, not on chasing validation. Communicate with purpose, not desperation. Be intriguing, not overly nice. And most importantly, understand her world and connect with authenticity. It's about showing up as your best, most confident self. When you do that, you'll find that the right people naturally gravitate toward you. Thanks for watching, and if this resonated with you, let's talk in the comments. What's your biggest takeaway? I'd love to hear. Until next time, keep leveling up.